Yeah. This is your boy Tipal Bates. You know what it is, man. It's going down. Today we're just gonna be talking about how to track vocals with the plugins on your input. So I'm just gonna go on and open my door here so that you can see what's going on. Okay, let's see what the door is opening. Let's see what's popping there. Okay, so if you've never opened Studio One before, when you open Studio One, this is what you're gonna get. Minus all these projects that I already did there on my screen, but yours just gonna be empty. But this is more like your home page. So this is where you create a new song, and this is where you create a new project, like when you already have songs that you wanna master and all that. So this is where you open your existing project and all that. Okay, so you also want to make sure that your audio is set up right and everything is fine. So you want to come here to configure audio device, then just check quickly and make sure that if you're going to record a song or guitars or anything like that, just make sure your sample rate is as low as possible so that you don't have any latency while you're recording, because once you get that latency, everything is just gonna be messed up. So you also make sure you pick your right audio interface that you want to use there. So that's what I'm using, audio box, so I'm just going to choose that for now. Okay, so now we can just quickly open a new project. So this is like an empty project, so you can just put the name of the project that you want there. So I can just put mine as test. So you can just make sure everything is set up right in terms of your sample rate, resolution, your tempo as well, and everything like that. But it's not a big deal. Once you get in inside the song, you can still change anything you want there. So this is what you're gonna get when you open Studio One. This is like your main page. So what you wanna do, you wanna set up a couple of tracks if you're going to record and you don't have template yet. So that's what I did. So what we're gonna do is since I'm gonna show you how to track vocals with plugins. So what you want to do, you want to open your mixer over there, you see. So this is where you get your mixer. They normally call it console, or you can just press F3 while you're using Windows. So okay, so once you press your mixer there, as you can see, this is what you get first time. You can always change to this one, that one, depending on what you like. So I like mine like this, where I can just put plugins on the side here. I feel like I have more space there, and I can also have enough space to work with whatever that I'm working with at the top. Okay, so what you want to do, as soon as you open that mixer, you want to go to your inputs. So as you can see there, as I'm talking there, this is the one that is connected for me, input one. So you want to open that, just double click there. So all of a sudden you get an opportunity to add plugins. So what you can do, so what I normally do most of the time, it's come here, I just go to the stock plugin, so I open expander. So as you can see, when I talk, it keeps on trying to reduce whatever is. So let me just keep quiet so that you can see how it tries to block. So as you can see there, while I stop talking, it does block. But what you want to do is you want to set it up to your liking depending on what's going on. So you can keep on setting it until you get like the desired range where now it's blocking up to. So normally I like to take it all the way up to -24 in terms of threshold there, and then we just mess with the range and see how far it can go. Yeah, so we can just leave it at -50, as you can see. So it blocks like a lot of things that are unnecessary. Even people when they're just talking in the room, it can easily blocks them. You can also wanna mess with your ratio. So this is your ratio here. You can just increase it so that it can block as much as it can, but you don't wanna use too much of this, otherwise your vocals as well, they're gonna start jumping up and down and it's gonna start cutting you. As you can see there, as I'm talking now, it's more powerful now, it's acting like, so you don't want it to act too much, you just want a little bit of that. So just make sure you don't do too much, but you can always judge and test. So I can always remove this plugin. So okay, I'm done with that. The next plugin that you can add, what I normally use, it's a Waves. It's a Wave CLA. 2A, so that's what I use the most. So this gives me the gain. So when I use this one, it does compress a little bit. As you can see while I'm talking, there is busy compressing, but you don't want to compress too much. So if you can see that it's compressing too much, what you can do, you can just reduce that gain so that it can just compress. Maybe it mustn't go up to minus 5 or 7 there, because that's just going to be too much of compression. But I like to use this one as it keeps my vocals even though I'm still going to compress while I'm mixing, but it does help a lot in terms of me picking up like enough signal, because sometimes you don't want to record your vocals too low. So after I kill the whole A, this is what I use just to pick up the right amount of signal. So as you can see, I'll just quickly try to record something so that you can see what kind of signal that I'll be getting. Okay, let's just hit record. So this is me now recording. So as you can see, the kind of signal that I'm picking up there is just around -6, which is, I think, just a very good level for any vocals. So the rest can be done via plugins, compression, EQing, and all that. So as you can see there, it's recording very nicely. I'm just talking and there's no screaming, nothing, but already it's just a nice level there. So that's how you do it when you want to do it with plugins. So whatever that I'm recording, it's going through these plugins and it's just going to be printed with these plugins, which is a very good thing. So that's how you do it. So let's see here. Okay, so now you can see those vocals. They done there. They're nice and easy. They're not clipping in any way. So now if I want, I can just start mixing the vocals and do whatever that I want to do with them. So that's how you normally record with plugins, or that's how you normally track with plugins, as they call it. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, that's how you do with Studio One. So that's how you track via those things. Thank you guys. If you like this, you can just subscribe to my channel. You can like for more content. I'll be bringing more. So just make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure to tell your friend as well to come check out my channel. I'm trying to grow this, and thank you very much for watching this.